Evening all, how we doing? I may have miscalculated how many digestives I can eat in 2 minutes. Turns out it's much less than I thought. I mean, I could probably shovel more in, but it would be an unsatisfying experience. Anyway, happy Tuesday, how are we doing? We're all doing well. Oh, I really enjoyed playing The Witcher last night. So, we're going to do that again, I think. Not terribly surprised. I expected to enjoy it. I enjoyed the first 2 games, and this is supposed to be the best of the lot. Or so they say, so... Tis the iconic Witcher game. The most iconic one. One of the more well-renowned RPGs in the world today, or in gaming history. Or certainly the last decade, anyway. But yeah. Off to a good start. We did a little intro at Kaer Morhen, and then jumped ahead to a journey to find, or to meet up with Yennefer. And I'm guessing Ciri's already gone walkabout, because she seems to be nowhere in sight at the minute as well. So Geralt and Vesemir are on Yennefer's trail, and we're in White Orchard, not terribly far from Vizima, I don't think. But yeah, the Nilfgaardians are moving north, and their invasion is wiping out the lower half of the northern kingdoms, or at least the lower few of them. And that doesn't seem to bother the Witchers too much, who are wandering on through, continuing their search and slaying beasties and stuff. So we drove off briefly a griffin and defeated a Noonwraith in a well, which was quite fun. Very supernatural vibes to that one, which is cool. But yeah, really enjoying this so far. Evening, Tenke, how are you doing? Evening, Cal. Welcome, welcome. Evening, Jazz. Hope everyone's doing well. So yeah, I'm going to get this ball rolling and have another biscuit, I think. As you do. My digestive split down the middle. That was not really part of the plan. Yeah, we are playing a modded playthrough. I'm doing quite a big collection of mods on this one. But, link in the description if you want to pursue that further. Speaking of, while I think of it, playlist. If you want to see the previous episode, it's live on the channel anyway. This is the first one in the series, but in general, most episodes are going into a playlist, so you need to find them there. Should be able to find that on the playlist tab easy enough. So yeah, shall we? Let's get back to it. How we doing, Wayne? Lots of crumbs in that biscuit. So, White Orchard. Yeah, we did quest down here, didn't we? I do believe we have some other quests, but the main quest is over here asking Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. I've got a few bits and pieces marked on the map that are things to discover. So we might do a bit of that before doing anything else. Song Bridge. So named because a beautiful girl was under the bridge and sing, waiting for her beloved's return. Aww. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll kind of wander out this way and hit some of these question marks first. Seems to be the play. Whole bunch of stuff here that I can nab for crafting materials though, so while we're here... I believe Roach is hanging around over here. Well, yeah, I was going to eyeball see what horse options there were. I might need to have a look at mods for that, because I'm feeling some of that might have changed based on mods, so... we want to do a little bit of research into, I think. So, next left, and then first right after the house. It's behind this here shrub, I think. Not going to rush out, just in case I get myself into some trouble. Clip clop, clip clop. Well, this looks like something bad went down here. Definitely hear trouble out in that direction. Something over there. Corpse, apparently, according to the mini-map. No, you alright? I see. So I can fast travel from to and from those posts, it would appear. That's okay. I don't feel particularly inclined, I've got to be honest. Oh, there's a chest down there. Goodies. There's nothing weird going on there. So I guess we have to make a jump if we're going to get across there, aren't we? I assume that's the thing we can do. So I thought as much. You need a bit of a run up though. There's a game saved notification there. Well, I effed that, so try again. A deader in the woods here. Apparently Geralt doesn't care much. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Tom. Well, not quite what I had in mind, but success is success, I suppose.
Let's dance.
Didn't know I had a torch. When did I get that? Apparently I have got a torch equipped. Okay. Apparently just tapping Q will do that. Because yeah, that's the quick item, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. What's the other thing I want to look at? What the hell's that? And there we go. Well, that might go alright if I was careful. A bunch more corpses out here, presumably courtesy of our lupine friend. So, oh, there it is. There it is. Ah. I see. So Wolf was out hunting rabbits and I just nicked his dinner. Okay, fair enough. I just didn't shoot him and nick his country, which is the way these days. It's supposed to be a Blackadder joke, but it was a little on the nose, I realised halfway through that joke. So, I can put markers down, so I'm going to do that. I didn't really need to do that, but nonetheless, there's possibly trouble up here. Sneaking isn't really Geralt's thing, apparently. Oh crap, we've got deserters.
Right me numbers to work! Oh, come on!
Did not go the way I wanted it to, but could have been worse.
You're fucking dead! Cannonballs! Trick him, they dump him in a ditch! Come to papa!
Right, that's going a little better. Ooh, not too shabby. A little bit gory, but well, that could have been better, could have been worse. But not dead, so I guess we'll take it. How we doing, Steve? You alright? That's not the button I was looking for, that's the button I wanted. That looks like a thing I don't recognise, so let's go and grab that. While I have a moment. Wolfsbane. Oh, you do. Yeah, I don't know how much of the things popping up on like the mini-map and stuff like this are down to mods and how much of it is base game stuff, because I've never played the unmodded game. It's 3 bog. Ooh, a diagram. What the deal with that is. Okay, can have them crafted. Right rate decoction. Ooh, cool. Some ale, some cash. Lots of good things. It's definitely worth that. A little bit lumbering there, but... And the bra. There we are. Chicken sandwich. Do worse than a chicken sandwich. Particularly exciting, but you could do worse. Right, let's get rid of that marker if it hasn't already buzzed off. It has. Wonderful. Doing right, nice. I have a very mild headache today. Just a teeny little bit, but some drugs beforehand, so hopefully that'll bash that on the bonce.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Ooh, don't know what the deal with that is, but I guess we're going to find out. Oh, cool, I know that though. You lumbering git, Geralt. A lot of effort for limited success. To be honest, it'd be better off if I don't have Geralt in now, isn't it? Nice. Gained an ability point. Ooh. Interesting. So, not a level, but I get an ability point anyway. Color indicates the branch it belongs to. Use an ability check. Choose an ability, click on it to develop it. Okay. These are all core things, right? Stack damage goes up, cool. Smoke attack damage goes up. Arrow deflection, ooh. That would be nice. Sign improvements. Okay. Increase potion overdose tolerance, that'd be nice. Oil, blighted blades give a chance to poison target on hit. Okay. Slow time and aiming bombs. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 0.5. That's cool. Toxicity above 0, time slows when an enemy is about to perform a counterattack. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Vitality regenerates 10 points per second when not in combat in the day, and night it's stamina. Regenerate additional combat and stamina, okay. Vitality. And armor types, okay. Interesting stuff. We've got that mutagen. I'll find out more about that in time, I'm sure. There was a deflecting arrows thing. That was good. Potion overdose threshold going up wouldn't be a bad thing. Ooh, there's some good stuff there. I do kind of like arrow deflection as an option. I also feel like there's a few things that would be good there. I'll start with arrow deflection, I think. For the ability to take effect, you must activate it by placing it in an open slot. Bloody hell. That's unusually onerous. Okay. It means you can flexibly change your builds on the fly, though. I suppose there is that, or almost on the fly. Interesting. Mutagen decoction. I'd like to know more about that. I think I might have decoction. Night Wraith. Yeah, there we go. Sure, I do actually have one of those. I'll check. Missiles I haven't found. Dwarven spirits I haven't got yet either. What does it do? Maximum vitality increased with each foe killed. Until meditation or fast travel. Cool. Yeah, I was pretty bloody sure I did have a Night Wraith mutagen. Yeah, I do. I'm not sure why it's telling me I don't. I absolutely do. That's a bit weird. Still, made a bit of progress there. There's probably more stuff out here, but right now, I think we're going to head off in that direction. So, a little bit north of east. One second. Right. Over the hill, I guess, shouldn't we? Go around it a little bit.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Yeah, that's interesting. Ooh. Emrys rules to expand. He's... Oh, bless you, kitty cat. She's sneezing. She's waking up as well. He's trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision to conquer the world, though he rightly calls this not a conquest but salvation. Yes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization. Trampling the still warm corpses of his father's usurpers, the Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms one after another. Terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Branaz slowed the Imperial army's march toward victory. Temporary peace had taken hold, though none believed the mirage would last. Emir's aim to make the entire north a vassal of Nilfgaard remains unchanged. Emir used peace as a cover to intensify his political efforts. Now all can see their results. Chaos and disorder devour the Nordling states. Ridden with internal bickering and backstabbing, they near collapse. Only a strong ruler can grapple this dysfunction into function. Only a wise ruler can give vision to their blindness. Only Emir Bar Emrys can save the north. So our armies have crossed the Yaruga for the third and final time. Was worth it, wasn't it? Got a new sword. How does that playing? Critical hit damage bonus. Master item or something, apparently. Does... I'd gain a bit of damage in favour of... and a bit of critical hit damage bonus, but I'd lose the armor piercing. So still not quite worth it, really. I'm curious to see how it looks, though. Words are quicker. Now let's try it. Basically exactly the same, aren't they? Fair enough. Club. Interesting. Interesting. Cash I would need to swap out. That's fair enough. If I were to... I don't know how to dismantle stuff. If I can do that here or if I need to be at a bench for that. I'm curious. I have to keep an eye on how to do that. How's it going, Gray? A lot of buffering. Shouldn't be on my end. Yeah, green across the board over here, Wayne. I must advise and recommend the usual. What's going on there? Which is to say, refresh. It's probably going to be a bad idea, this, but... Well, I know I'm doing wrong there. One last idea. Swarm of beasts attack you. Use the outside, drive them off, or kill them with Igni. Okay. This might be a bad idea. I'm going to do it anyway. Well, I really don't know what to make of any of that. No, it went quite the way I was anticipating. There's an icon there which I don't quite seem to be able to use. Or I don't quite understand. I know, man. It's all a bit weird. Did it there as well. And you're just finding Wolfsbane for the first time really now, so I'm going to grab it while I can. Stock up on a bit. Right. So, carry on the road, get to the house here, and then swing right, I think. Also having difficulty with the pathing there. There we go. Dear Rude Warrior, how are we doing? It's not a hell boar of some kind, because that probably end poorly for me. With a name like that. Is there something over there?
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Oh, hello. You're large and potentially angry. Oh shit. I'm going to run over here where I can hopefully deal with this a little bit better. Ooh. Yeah, then that's probably a good call. Woo! Hey, that goes so well. I have not the summer apparently. Gotcha. Whew. Ugh. Yeah, that was a large boy. He did a number on me. Ooh. We won though. What could be said for that chap? Ooh, that's pretty looking. So my Quen is currently enhanced. I wonder if I can have multiples on at once. Find out in a minute. That is very pretty. I can, and I gain an ability point. Nice. Right, I can only have one equipped right now, though. That'll be fun. Push people back when it breaks. What have we got here? Delusion. Target does not move toward Geralt when he's casting XE. Also, increase effectiveness in dialogue. That wouldn't be a bad one to have. Increases range. Begins enemy armor. That's appealing. Yeah, I'm not sure right now. That will be handy. That would also be handy. To be honest, I'm kind of inclined to do that. Let's get a bit of health for now, shall we? I don't think I could equip it though. But it's probably more useful than collecting arrows is right now, so we'll keep that for a minute. Right, if I should have done that. Still, productive. Now what else have we got? Well, I might as well head straight onto that one, because it's about the same distance from my horse, and not just summon Roach when I get there, can't I? Oh, great, now we've got more trouble to go in our current situation. Ghouls! Oh, crap.
Giving me no choice.
Puppy choppy, boys! Keep pressing the wrong button. Seem to be good at dodging heavy strikes, so I won't do that. Apart from when I time it right. Oh, that was interesting. Area liberated. The populace has returned. Oh, lovely. There you are. Right. Looty, looty, loot.
Ours is a decent village.
And may the war end at
Ah,
last.
herbalist.
What?
What's
Got
this fella
anything
got?
interesting?
Probably some useful stuff, I would think. Buy some food and drink, but should see how my health looks while I think about it, shouldn't I? Right, have you got anything interesting? That'd be handy. Buy that for sure. White gull would be useful. There's alcohol. Earth elemental, grave hag, water hag. Again, potentially useful later. Lots of stuff, but what I'm going to do right now.
Farewell.
Thoughts here. Up in my brain pan. Food and drink, right. Chicken sandwich, which looks suspiciously like a lump of chicken. 40 seconds, 30. Another one more do. I will eat that. Next I'm going to go... Cats allows you to see in the dark, doesn't it? Yeah, that would be useful. Hold off on that. Swallow is also something I want. Drown my brains, Dwarven Spirit. Cycle. Again, Dwarven Spirit's the big thing, and I've just learned how to craft that, haven't I? It requires macrame. Oh god, how the hell did I say that? Mahakaman, I think? I think that'll be able to. Yeah, Mahakaman. That'll be the one. Spirit. Empty bottles. Could definitely do with some of those.
What?
What?
Got anything interesting?
It's got empty bottles. I've got one of those. Let's actually buy a lot of those. Buy some Dwarven Spirit. Does he have any of the other stuff? Doesn't look like he does. He has a lot of interesting things, but... I should probably buy 250. How much have I got right now? They're affordable, but I don't think I want to buy quite that many. I think I might buy a couple just to have them in there and waiting. Just in case for now, but he doesn't have the other thing I need. Well, that's cool. Got some stuff now. Let's turn over here. Pictures of the cat being adorable, as she is wont to do. Right. So let's go over there and get that, I guess. Not really where I wanted my horse to appear, I've got to be honest.
And a bountiful harvest. And keep us from thieves that would take either. Bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
I don't quite know what the heck that guy was trying to say there, but I'll leave him to it. Ooh, that should be interesting. That should be drowners, and I can always use some drowner brains. Come at me, brah. Apparently I couldn't parry that attack for some weird reason. Quite sure what happened there, but oh well. Drop your brains. I need your brains. I'm gonna get the brains, but oh, there's another one over there. There we go, that was better. This one appears to be quite sturdy. Very sturdy.
From my saddle.
I got the wrong sword out. I have, that's what the bloody problem is. Fucker! I just suddenly noticed that it was the wrong sword. Oh, bloody hell. Made that more difficult than I needed to, didn't I? Oh well. Don't know if I hit the wrong button there or what, but if it just drew the wrong sword or something. Yep, sure does. I mean, I thought I had the silver sword out, but clearly I was not correct there. Okay, got some good bits there. A bunch of useful bits and pieces. Successful looting. Most lessons involving sword, it was an important one, yeah. Keep a closer eye on which one you've got out. Oh well. On the plus side, it did give me some practice at moving and dealing with an opponent that might be overmatched for me, because, you know, it did feel like I was overmatched there, so... There's a secondary useful point to the mistake that I made. Oh, that was the thing I was going to check. Saddle. Ordinary. Very cool. So, my next stop, in the middle of the river somewhere. By the second bridge. Okay. Clip clop, clip clop. Clip clop, on we hop.
Hey there.
Hey there. Oh there. King Desmond Bridge, huh? So take a dip, I think. Like those cash. What's on the other side? Wonderful. Ox. Now then, how the F do I get out of this here river? Swim through there, apparently. I mean, not to be picky, Geralt, but I could get up that. I'm a fat fuck. Enemies location level. Yeah, I can imagine areas have some level range. I am currently level 1, so, you know. One thing we did not manage to do in our 3.5 hour session yesterday was level up. Okay. Was bleeding, armor piercing. 2% chance to stun. Interesting. Is that Valen Longsword? If I had a better rune, that might be worth considering. But you know, 10 armor piercing and 2% chance to stun, and 2% chance to stun's not terrible actually. If I would put it on there, I think under the circumstances. Right, so there's a thing there, and then we loop back. I think so. We were here because we came down this way previously. Although I don't really remember it because we were riding through with Vesemir and we moved quite quickly. So we're going to head off into the woods. Horseback's really the way to do this, but...
Whoa there, Roach.
El Banditos.
You love the gods. Get him! Come on!
Never fight a witcher.
Grabbing your dog. Fight! Oh, you're fucked.
I think he just shot his mate.
Try me!
Gory. A little bit of trouble there. That could have gone worse. Did enjoy that one of them died because his mate shot him in the back with a bow. That did tickle me a little bit. Here they are. Oh, there was some armor I picked up at some stage. Lots of good stuff. I guess they're busted, are they? Oh, I don't have the level for them, that's fine. Cool. Like a no-brainer. Better boots as well. They're ugly as shit. Those are even better than the ones I got. Still ugly, but... Cool. Do have carry weight to consider, but apparently I'm absolutely nowhere frickin' near it. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. Shoot him, not me! Shoot him, not me! Something like that. Right. Up. Village. Back side of the village, I think. I do wish. Harvest more. Resource or any resources and stuff from horseback would just be better. A whole bunch of stuff over here, supposedly. Runes of some kind, definitely want to grab those. The Roach is continuing her ambition to become one with the tree. Sound good. Supposedly there's a whole bunch of stuff up here, but it looks like it might be down there, actually. Well, let's see what's up here, because we can. I think this is where I'm supposed to be going, and I accidentally wound up in the right place all along. That was fun. It wasn't the plan, though.
Gonna kill you! He's ours! Blow yourself! Killed you, you scurvy mutant! Kill him!
Shut up and fight.
Didn't go the way I wanted it to at all. Ooh. Satisfying finishes, though. Ooh, shite. Swing that way, buddy. Ooh. I mean, his head probably wouldn't have come off, although Geralt's Witcher strength might mean that it would, I suppose. Yeah, I do think that final slash would have done their job to cut his throat quite effectively, and there would have been a lot of blood everywhere, but I don't think his head would have actually come off, generally speaking. Not that one wishes to be overly critical. What the fuck is up with that? Flesh wound. Angry scrawled notes. What am I supposed to fucking die for? Temeria? Darth died for that, so did my 3 brothers, and what did I get? Fuck all, that's what. Not even a decent burial. Darth always said a wise man learns from others' mistakes, so here I am, learning from his. Instead of dying for Temeria, I'm going to rob those who killed Temeria's sons. We've pitched a camp, got us a great spot, middle of the woods, near that old mill. And now we're going to all set for our first raid. Temerian deserters on this occasion. Ooh, serpentine steel sword. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? I'll take it and read that interrogation report. Amavet Fortress. Sir Ignatius Veris. What? I don't know. The bailiff Andreas Bloom, Sir Ignatius Underlings, a bunch of people. Suspect Colgrim, Witcher of the Viper School. Huh. a witcher from somewhere else. Was that the guy who was in the second game? I feel like Colgrim's a name I've heard before somewhere. Stands accused of kidnapping Vitty, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found upon his person. Suspected this sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. It's likewise suspected accused possesses other such diagrams of forging of death-dealing implements and none found to date. Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. This will take place once the torturer and the proper qualifications can be found. Addendum. It was later discovered that Drown was responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died, apparently not then, before his information reached investigators. For this information, rather than face the Baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Oh, joy. So Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the Verrier's family crypt of the spectres. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. Ah, I see. So Colgrim's ordeal was to cleanse the crypt of spectres, but she never came back from. Highly likely the motley array of spectres and equal powers within proved too much for him. Okay. So the Verrier's family crypt, probably full of spectres, and a dead witcher in his gear. I wonder if that's been added to my map anywhere. Yeah, there it is. That's cool. Thought it might. Anyway, for now, we'll probably go there, I think, next. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way down from here. Once I'm done liberating all the goodies that these folks decided to help themselves to. So I got some swords. Didn't get anything good there, did I? Oh, interesting. Badass silver sword, which I would need silver and leather. Well, I haven't got any silver, but serpentine silver sword. No, steel sword rather. Shots to poison. Bonus experience for humans. No armor piercing though. Cool though. Marion Poignard, which is a steel sword. Quite cool. And a Velen longsword, which would definitely be cool. Looks to be the best one on a lot. Interesting. We're learning things and stuff. We're becoming more familiar with ins and outs of what's occurring here anyway. I thought going this way might be the way, but I'm also now deliberating whether or not that's actually the case. Looks like it may not be the way. We'll go back the way we came, I think. It'll be easier to get down from there. Cool. Don't fall off, Roach. No, that wasn't the plan, but okay. There was a wolf there. Let's jog on a little bit. I don't really want to be fighting you until I'm ready to. You. So that was quite the plan, but you know, I'll take what we can get. Empty bottle. Smoking pipe. There's a drowner over there. Several drowners. Let's go and deal with them. The correct weapon this time. Tell you what, I want to get some food down before I do that, if that's an option. Dumpling. 5 fish, that seems better. Let's just give that a minute to do its thing before I get into combat. Right then. It's not going to fully restore my health, but it'll get me close enough, won't it? Right then, wheels.
For my saddle.
Right, that's better. It's not quite as smooth as I wanted it to be, but they're dead and I'm not, so... Dark iron ore. That sounds interesting. Well, it's particularly useful, but it sounds interesting. Right in. So if I carry on along the coast, I should end up in the right place. All bloody drowners, of course there are. Get any more food that might be of worthwhile? Yeah, let's give that a go. If I drop that or ate it, actually. Did the wrong thing there. Oh yeah. I think much, but we'll take what we can get for now. Speaking of, I'm going to eat something. This last biscuit. I did rather think fire might be a good move. Do some good work.
Come on.
Ooh. Finally! Gotcha, you little bugger. Right. Oof. That was close. Ooh. It was decidedly close. I'm going to loot this and then I'm going to meditate. Ooh, Kidwinnie Gamberson, nails, Valles runestone, Hunter's Garners, Elementia oil. Nice. Ooh, Vicavara blade. Interesting. Lots of interesting goodies. I'm liking my exploration here. I'm feeling good about this. So what we got here? Increased crit chance. So lose the armor piercing, gain crit chance and a little bit of damage. Seem quite good. To be honest, I don't think I'm facing off against anybody with particularly large amounts of armor anyway at the moment. I could potentially upgrade that. That might actually be worth considering. That's worth having. Food for thought, for sure. And I've just got over a level as well. I don't think the game really gave me much of a shout about, to be honest, but I'll take it. And I've got another ability I can unlock. Wonderful. More fast attack damage might not be a bad idea. Release mutagen here to activate it. Ooh. Increased vitality for now. Interesting. So that feels good. If the ability does not match colour of mutagen in its field, it does not increase the mutagen's bonus. Okay. Increase gain from other abilities in the same field which do match. Increase gain from any abilities in the same field which do match mutagen remains. Okay. excess of information there, really. So that would also give me an additional benefit if I had one of these in here. Increased potion overdose. Chance to poison. Yeah, but no, it seems massively like what I want right now. That would be helpful. Stamina's too low, science cast using adrenaline points. Eating food regenerates via... That would be nice. I'll do that. That would be very handy for right now. I can apparently take things that are a bit more advanced here than I realised. Using adrenaline by 5. Using science now generates adrenaline points. Okay. Use maximum toxicity. Inventory weight goes up. Don't need that right now. Okay. So I can't get anything down here because I need more points. In this one, I can do what I like. Kinda. Okay. To be honest with you, that will be handy right now for enhanced healing. And I might drop that in favour of something else. I think that's probably going to be the play. I'm going to grab that. It's going in instead of that. And that's going in there. Cool, I think. For now. Upgrades. So I got food lasts much longer, didn't I, for a vitality increase. So let's try. Some of that, and hopefully I will be getting healed slowly over a much longer period of time. If that's gone the way I think it has, that would be great. There's nothing else around here right now. Kind of want to go that way, I think. If I get up to the village from here, it'd be nice. I don't really see it. Well, I mean, there's a way up over there, isn't there? Cool. Right, stop running away, damn you. Right. Let's go. Food is not something I'm unhappy about having. Might as well hit that one next, shouldn't I? invisible horses this time. See how that goes. I meant to make something out of that clip today, but I didn't get around to it. Ooh, it was wonderful. Be a good time to make some necrophage oil if I can. Could make necrophage oil. In fact, I've got everything I need, so let's do that. Quick grab of this stuff here. It's rather grim. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels strictly forbidden. Anyone caught trying to cut down for hanging corpses summarily executed. According to Merwin, Roshan, Viceroy Province, Tramaria. So yeah, the Nilfgaardians are stringing up people and expect their bodies to be left hanging as presumably object lessons. Lovely. A few bits and pieces around here that I don't recognise in terms of not immediately obvious ingredients, so I'm grabbing them. Make sure I've got them. Leave for now. Welcome back. No. Monster nest up here, apparently. And it's full of ghouls. So, let's... that's good. Necrophage oil on my silver sword. Let's get ready to rumble. Oils, potions, bombs consumed upon use can run out. Replenish these items into the meditation panel. If you have hard alcohol in your inventory, it will automatically be used to create a new batch of every alchemy item you have. Okay. I don't know that's necessarily good, but... yeah, Quen's probably a good bet here. You know what?
You like that silver?
Come on! This is going better than I feared it might for a minute. Little preparation going a long way, I think, there. Thank you. Saying us in their last episode, somewhere like that. Yeah, maybe not the same gibbet, I don't think, but I believe the sentiment was we don't need to try him, we'll just stick him up a tree. Feel as perhaps not
Cool
quite
nest.
true.
Ought to just destroy it.
You need a grape shot, salmon, or dancing star bomb. Don't have a bomb, okay. Can't craft any of those, apparently. I do. Adrenaline. If I had saltpeter, I could at least make some of that, but I don't, so. Destroy it if I could, though. I suppose it'll burn, will it? You'd think, but no. Stick a tree up him. Yeah, that's a bit different. I mean, they're equally objectionable, I think, or like probably more objectionable, really. If you're the subject of the conversation. Well, I'd destroy that nest, but I can't, so we'll do it another time. Got some XP from a trouble, though. And head up to the crossroads and then back down again. I think it's probably the play, isn't it?
Slow now.
Well, there's what appear to be bad guys. Yep, bad guys.
Don't let up! For Temeria! You're dead!
You're half naked. Where's your friend with the bow? He's more than half naked.
You'll never learn.
That'll take his head. I had the player. A little bit different, yeah. It was all a big misunderstanding. Allegedly. Right. Next up, there's loads of stuff over this way. Basically just clearing out the map right now, aren't they? Why not? Yeah, I guess this is a cliff rather than a road, so I think the thing to do is probably head as if we were going to head north towards the battlefield, cross the battlefield, and then at the top end of it there'll be a what's-it, possibly even a thingamajig. I assume those are either people who survived the battle, were interrogated and then killed by the Nilfgaardians, or possibly people who deserted and were subsequently killed, refused to fight or something, tried to run away. I'm suspecting the most likely scenario will be another monster nest, okay. Yeah, I suspect the most likely scenario will be
Bastard.
that there were survivors from the Temerian side and they were just killed. Gotcha.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Geralt's always getting his pencils out, isn't he? Smoked pork loin. I wouldn't think you could set it on fire very easily. That'll be bad for your health. Well, it does sound like a good lunch as well. Have a hard time finding a paper big enough to roll it in, I think.
Ought to just destroy it.
As opposed to what exactly? Sitting there looking at it. Fine, cool. Nothing particularly spectacularly exciting there. And I was thinking about that. Was that sword? There was another sword somewhere I thought I had acquired. It was potentially interesting. That was it, wasn't it? No. It's quite a badass looking sword. Crit chance, increased damage. Definitely not a bad one. And then I could put something else on it, maybe. Nope, that wasn't the plan. There it is. Now then, can I Put a rune on it. Done. Sign intensity, stagger, bleeding, freeze. Bleeding seems like a good idea. Oh, simple as that. Was easier than I was expecting. To be honest, I have no idea what that is if it's not just chips dipped in something. Alright. Next stop. Right around a little bit to the north and go that way to avoid the cliff. Roach, where are you? There you are, buddy.
It's clearing up.
We need to swing a left somewhere, as soon as I possibly can, which might do it.
Turn back or go forth.
Depends where the trees are awkward and thick. Just try and keep me from going that way. Roach, come on. Not much, just absolute unswerving obedience. I think I can go that way, can I? Tiny bit annoying, because it's getting where I want to be is going to be a bit tougher than I'd hoped.
Slow now.
Wait, can I go that way? Just we're about to find out. Interesting. Never heard of that, Steve. Cackler Bridge. I mean, I feel like Geralt could get through that, but looks like the play is back to the ford and then round that way, because otherwise possibly Wosom Bridge and then from there. Yeah. Now, cool. I don't think I can fast travel from just anywhere. I'm going to do it from the sign, don't I? Like that. Interesting thought there. Load them up with ingredients and cook them. Sounds interesting. That's the way I want to go. Yeah, I think so. Wolfses. You know, I'm thinking, given the excess of potatoes I currently have in the house, maybe I should experiment with cooking something like that myself. Slice of potato, skin on. Interesting. Although what I'd do, well, could make some salsa, I suppose, couldn't I? Sounds right. This tech. I don't really get why these are. This is supposed to enhance my ability. Quite sure why they're marked with the symbol there. To be honest with you, I feel like Geralt could have stuck a sword through the gap there and just pushed the bar off. Sure, it's designed to prevent that from happening, but at the same time, Witcher could probably deal with that. I feel like I'm being deprived of something I should not be there. Banditos from the look of it. Yep.
There's one with bigger lads! Bigger! You're dead! I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
Lovely. Right then.
Let him catch his breath! Son of a ghost! Blow yourself!
Got him. Ugh, gotta make me work for that one, didn't he? A lot of goodies here, though. Oh, that's crazy, Steve. Our local stores tend to be more expensive, not less generally, so I'm not surprised it went that way. Ooh. Chance to cause bleeding on it already, that's not a bad thing. And I can put something else on there, that's probably the improvement across the board than what I've got. Can I take rune off of a thing? I don't know that I can, I would assume not. Quite a nice looking sword actually, I quite like the look of that. I'll decide on runes afterwards though. I'm assuming those are better than the ones I'm currently wearing. Technically, yes. Might be time to put a hood of some kind on actually, because the outfit I've got is not particularly stellar. Not convinced. Nah, maybe not. I just accidentally dropped that. Probably. No, it's over there. It's fine. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like I usually do better from Tesco's than that myself. Rarity's probably not a bad idea for an option there. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Kind of find the highlights a bit irritating. Again, don't know if game or mod, but base game or a modded thing.
Give up! Kill him! Strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Oh, bad day to be you, my friend. Me old marker. A lot of deserters over here. Moved into the main course, apparently. Right. So that should be this place more or less strip mined. Might be some stuff over there that I missed, maybe. Thought I got all of this, to be honest with you, but Cool. Next stop. Over that way, which is actually going to be kind of weirdly difficult to get to. More difficult than you'd think, anyway, from the look of it. Right, just down here. So yeah, more white myrtle, which is common as muck around here. Good Lord, that is a lot, Steve. Yeah, I feel like that's about twice the price it should have been, to be honest with you. On consideration. Oh dear. Yeah. So I imagine you'd need rather large papers to smoke a pig. I particularly feel like picking a fight with a bunch of wolves right now, on the other hand. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. My plan of dropping a sign to slow them all down and then chopping them to mincemeat didn't quite go the way I wanted it to, but... Ooh, silver, that's nice. Now, did you just get murdered, or were you involved in some kind of horrible ritual? Ooh, spies, notes, and deserter's key. Back at the camp, brought heaps of plunder, mostly armour and weapons, but some sealed chests too. Towards dusk, a man delivered rations of food and drink. Messenger arrived in camp before dawn, caused quite a stir. They immediately organised a group to transport the chest. After dusk, I'll try and track down where they carried it to. Didn't move the case that far away, just to the abandoned hut near the old mill. Abandoned hut near the old mill. We've been to an old mill. I think I remember what it was. Set up a watch, so I wasn't able to get near. Every man in camp's been drinking since yesterday afternoon. If we attack now, we'd obliterate them. Too bad the commander only sent one man, me, to this outpost. I'll try to sneak in tonight. Fortune smiles on me. Perhaps one man will be enough. Yeah. Deserter gold. Okay, that's actually not quite where I was thinking it might be, but hey, we're going that way soon, so... Yes, it really has a chance to cause bleeding. Is there anything else that I could put on there that would be worth having? Freeze, stun, armor piercing, stagger, intensity. Armor piercing is appealing, but I don't know how long that weapon's going to hang around for. Okay. Next stop. Over there. Now, that was the way I came. This looks like it might be an option, but I think back the way I came and then swing a right when I can is probably going to be... Okay, Roach, come on. More wolves out here. It's a log, is it? Was. It's now a corpse. Oh, alright. Big Ben's vocabulary. Bing and bomb. Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Ooh, lots of interesting things there. Lever's decoction, hunter spoods, golden nuggets, some armour, an inexpertly written letter and scrawled notes, and a runestone. Things are going better and better for us. We've pitched a camp in the heart of the forest near an old mill. We've already done quite nice for ourselves. Folk are poor, they say, but squeeze them and something always pops out. Sack a crane here, a few crowns there. Not bad for easy work, and certainly better than the army. At least we've got something to fill our bellies, and the risk that we'll pay for this with our lives, well, it's still less than when we were charging the nils at Nallis orders. Yeah. You gotta give up this madness, Morgan. Mum's decided health, saying it's not becoming of a temerium stealing from innocent folk. Bad enough you desert in the army like that, but take to robbing, and how are you even sure you aren't hurting our own by accident? What happens if you and your mates make a mistake? You ever think about that? No, you didn't. Ever since you were a lad, you always acted first and thought later. Never. You ain't a lad no more, so put an end to this reckless adventure and head home. Some more pants that are less good. Some armour that is also less good. It's light armour. My current one is also light armour. What's the new rune do? Chance called bleeding. Okay. Lever's decoction. Presumably good for relieving oneself. Defeated dirty funds, did I? War hunting trousers. More angry dogs out there. They're coming my way though. I think the next spot we need to get to. Yeah, it's this mill here. So let's do that. Come on, Roachy. Oh, a hut near a mill or something, wasn't it, actually? Getting much here. Destroying objects. Objects marked with the presumably the Ard icon. Yep, looks like can be destroyed and open up a path. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, we got a stash. Nice. That's nice. Ooh. Lots of nice stuff. That one's locked and I don't have the key for that one apparently yet. So it might be worth coming back here soon. Now I could put a different kind of marker on here, can't I? Yeah. Do. Right, what have we got here then? Hunts. That's good than what I have for damage resistance, but slightly more slashing resistance. Yeah, I'll leave that as is, I think. That would appear to be better across the board. Pretty much. So, and it has an armor slot I could put in there. A rune slot, rather. Otherwise, looks much the same. And I wonder if sign intensity could go in there, but apparently not. Still, that was productive. That was productive. Old mill. So, something there, and there's also this Viper Skull gear, which is recommending a much higher level than I currently am. So we might hold off on that a bit, because if it was like 1 level, maybe 2, I might give it a go. But 6 is probably like, yeah, 4 levels difference is probably pushing it. But I'm still going to go over here anyway, because you know we're here and all that. Meanwhile, Vesemir's just sat there in the pub having a beer, wondering how fucking long it takes to ask people if they've seen Yennefer.
Slow now.
Like, how long? These guys must have asked everybody in the village by now. Goes out. Using my friend. White hair. Looks a bit weird. Yeah, he rode out of town. What? Don't know where he went. I did have something that required honeysuckle. I saw that recently. Oh, there's a signpost here. Mark for the mill. Nice, cool. A mill. These are the people who live in the area, I suppose. Oh, no idea what honeysuckle actually looks like. Vague recollections of my dad talking about it on occasions. Just in general, but not what it looked like. Apparently smells nice though, I remember that. Anyway. Before I wander off across half the continent, looking for shrubbery. Looks like it might be quite cool. Here lie the mortal remains of Florian Verriers, who died childless in the flower of his youth, struck by apoplexy while hunting. May Malatelli forgive him for his sins against nature and its laws. What the fuck was he doing? I feel like that was the guy whose kid died, wasn't it? He wasn't childless so much as his child predeceased him. If I remember right.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Oh, shite. Just give me just a moment there, buddy. I'll just do a quick, anything here about wraiths? No, no. Moon wraiths maybe, but... Let's check I've got the right sword out. I have. Cool. It's healing itself over time. That's not helpful. Didn't seem to achieve a great deal.
Time to end this.
Come on, go down, you little shite.
Now, you piece of filth.
This is not going so well.
Good.
Keep getting close and then it keeps regenerating. Oh, my damage is somehow it's healing it. Got some ideas. Ah, he got me. Well, that wasn't good. Yeah. Riding around on invisible horses does kind of send the wrong message, really, doesn't it? Right, okay, so I'm up here, am I? Oh, there's a random chest there that I'm going to go and loot while I'm here. Actually less good than the pair I currently have equipped. Cool. So I went down there. There was a wraith that was causing a whole lot of bother. Sign intensity in cloudy weather. Damage against spectres and decreases damage from them. That'll be useful, but I definitely don't have the stuff from that. Mutagens. Wells. Pretty sure I should have that. Okay. I do feel like there we go. It's 20 oldie. Stamina regen. Yeah, that'll be helpful. Spectre oil. Was what I wanted, I think. Interesting. Harpy. Apparently I've learned how to craft that. That looks like it'd be badass. Requires a whole bunch of stuff. Demeritum ingots and rubies. Don't have rubies. Requires silver ingots. What does silver ingots require to craft it? Probably down the bottom somewhere, isn't it? Silver ingot requires a whole bunch of stuff I don't steal. Silver or silver ingot. Silver that I don't have enough of. Okay, fair enough. Interesting anyway. Not the most convenient setup ever. Iron ingots take to craft. I know, which I don't have enough, not terribly surprising. Oops, something's freaking out there. Do I actually have, sort of grade my character right now? I don't think I do I? No. Oh, I do have a point. This is assigned duration. Wouldn't be terrible. Noon Wraith. That's got to be a Spectre. The type of Wraith I saw. Ooh, that was weird. It's got to be a Spectre, right? So if I go. This is being weird. And craft Spectre Oil, maybe I'll be able to actually deal with that thing. I already have one of those. Allegedly. I do. Excellent. Okay. Right. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Again, honeysuckle is definitely something I need, so I'm going to go and have a quick poke around and see how much of that I can find all out here. I did see some out here, didn't I? Maybe I did not. The other way. In this case, I don't know because I haven't got a bestiary entry for it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and assume cemetery's way out of town, though, which is odd. I don't know, maybe it's not that odd. I'm going to leave that there. Ghostly door.
Medallion's humming.
Yeah, before any other shite goes down. There's currently necrophage oil on there. Don't really need that right now. Definitely need the spectre oil more though, so I'm going to do that. I assume it's going to warn me that it'll wipe it off, but I've got another necrophage oil, so. Wonderful.
Place of power, it's gotta be.
Quick little save there. Fall back here where we've got a bit of room. Get insane on the go. From what I recall, they have a particular attack. It's just something it seems to be doing that seems to be hurting it more than anything I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage to it.
Not good. Yep, I don't know what I've got to do here, but I can't. Seems to do damage to itself, but
I don't know, this is really weird. Oh, his health's backed up, but full now. God, Geralt moved the wrong direction there. Keep losing lock on it as well. Don't know if I got something there or not. Ah, let's get his bloody health back. I have theories, but having a very hard time putting any of them into practice here. So I think it's glitched because I'm doing everything right. So the suspect are on traps. Could be. I also feel like it's taking damage from its own attack, or there's also this kind of warning. I don't know if it's saying, oh, this is an unblockable attack or something, or if it's telling me it's only vulnerable during this attack. So I'm really not sure what's happening there. Anyway, give me a minute. I need to duck out and check something. So I will be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Can't be a moment. Not that bun. That bun. Yeah, the other thing, if it's not a glitch, is that it could be I'm here too early. Possibly. But I did notice it would attack me doing, and every so often its health would drop from its own attack. So there's something I'm not getting there. I don't know. We'll give it one more go. Have I got the appropriate oil on my sword? Spectre oil. I have. Cool. So let's give this one more go and see if I can deal with this. Like in here, because there's a bit more room.
I like that silver.
See, look at its health right now.
Time to end this.
Yeah. Not do anything? Yeah, when I hit it there, it healed it.
Time to end this.
If it doesn't hit me with that fancy attack, it seems to hurt itself. Not worked that out yet.
Not bad. Time to end this.
Nope, health seemed to come back then. Did I do anything? No. It was hurt itself by hurting me more. I really don't know what's going on there, but do out. That seemed to do something. Well, I did something as well. No, that didn't seem to help. No, I don't think I want to head. That's the hint is that it is actually bugged.
Stench.
Well, that's good to know at least. I'll figure it out, maybe. It does damage to itself when it hits me, which is not very helpful. Now, well, I'll deal with it later. I'm sure the answer is there somewhere. I'm pretty sure I'm also jumping the gun at this point, but... nah. Right. So I don't know how to deal with wraiths in general yet. I assume I could potentially swing around the outside and see about that. I suppose it's a good idea, but let's try it anyway. So I'm assuming what I'm getting there, that question mark, is actually underground. Yeah, I rather thought so. That's fine. We'll move on, attend to that later. Some point when I'm not horrifically overmatched. Catch you later, Cal. Oh, is that time already? Crikey. Alright. Yeah, downward arrow, I assume that's trying to tell me it's a little lower elevation. Nope, monster nest, that's suboptimal. There's place of power and their ghouls, of course they are, but also not that high level, so... Quite the plan. Actually, let's go Quinn. Yeah, check. Isn't very tidy, but done is better than perfect. Something like that. You get back to town and do some repairs once I've done this anyway. There's a bunch of my stuff is falling apart.
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
You're Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so cut up that a bit. Seems nice. Actually, for now. Also appealing. There's a lot of things there that appeal, but I can't use most of them. You know what, I'm going to do that for now. Oh, 2 points. Anything in here I'd like to have? Seems appealing. Versus... do that for now. I'll drop that instead of that. Because yeah, I'm going to do more crit damage and fast attack damage there. And I can heal better that way, which is good. Not equip much else right now. I'll hold on to that because it's really not that useful to me right now, is it? Right. Well, that looks decidedly dead-endish. Let's way out that way. Lots of interesting stuff for another time. I think, looking at the time, we should probably head... where am I? There. Back to town. And see about maybe selling some stuff. If I can, and get some stuff repaired. Okay. Cool. Know what I want to do right now. It's very pretty, this game. Especially with the upgrades. Although it is a little over-sharpened when it comes to foliage and stuff, I would say that. Quite the plan. Still haven't quite got my head around the controls yet.
Come on.
And you just straight up missed me there. Oh, there's something over there. Or something's over there. Yeah, that's a fair point, Gray. I just spotted that there. Yeah. If it is a bug, and you know it's a bug for sure, by all means let me know. Can't be sad about that. Marion Lily Key, Officer Journey, lots of interesting things. It's confirmed we'll be escorting a portion of royal treasuries, quite a large portion in fact. Orders from the very top to say, on one hand it's an honour, on the other hand it's frightening. Everything's ready. Tyler, head of special forces, has prepared travel documents and other papers. Hope it's enough. Tomorrow they'll hand it over and we're off. Everything went well at first. After 2 days we spotted them. Black ones hot on our trail. We tried to hide the treasure. Stopped one night by the old mill, and at dawn everyone but me and Yorga went east. Nils bought it. They followed the others and we were able to bury the treasure undisturbed. Let's hope it stays there until the end of the war, at least until they stop hounding our patrol. Ooh. Locked, huh? By order of Legion Commander, men bearing specific escorted north to border post near Oxenfurt. Where they'll find a Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection and not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry as their own private property must remain in their possession. Any who fail to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal. So yeah, I did catch that there was some more stuff up there, so we'll make a quick trip back before we go and sort of wrap things off.
Come on.
Quite what I had in mind there, but it's me. The donuts is down here. And the one box I couldn't open. Some goodies there. Hey me, no wonder we're losing this war. Cowardly country soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle's over and the whole convoy was ours for picking. Maybe they're having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damn hard to hit your target. Aim in the middle. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can. Except that showy parade shite, you'll have to bury a bird in that. I reckon someone might recognise the insignia and then we're in trouble. So, there we go. That went alright. So, what cool new stuff did I get? Not much. Slightly better version of what I already have. Not terribly surprised. Strap trophies to your saddle to receive a bonus. Okay. What might the bonus be? 5% experience from humans and non-humans. Okay, I didn't realise that. I'll take it. Kind of missed an opportunity there. Especially as there were hints, so that's cool. So yeah, a sip of vodka is all it takes to make you see double. Maybe stay away from literally everything. I feel like I should have more, but I don't know, man. Did I make the right decision now, or did I make the wrong decision? made the right decision. Not sticking to the ground this time. That's just more effort than I want to make on this occasion. Back in the village in no time. Slow down before we absolutely flatten half of the locals. Quest down there apparently. You go around, mate. That's the way. It's not stay on the map, so that's cool. Potter back on into town. Grab a lot of this because there's some useful stuff here. Thanks.
What happened to your mug?
And to my mug. I drank all the beer in it and it became rather useless to me after that.
And ye, could ye deliver us from evil?
Somebody over there says she needed delivering from evil. It's kind of what I do for a fee.
Hey,
That reminds me of a meme, that. Right, I think we're all good. Talk, boy. There we go.
Thank you. We'd be nailing our casket together if it weren't for you.
Okay.
Give me a slingshot. I'm gonna hunt bears.
Gonna hunt bears with a slingshot. Themes, pedestrians, possession, what you're riding. Yeah, in CDPR games anyway, yeah.
My grand told me about this boy. Lad did miss
Emperor shall
one
guide
day,
us
so
to
I
where
snapped
to
him
love
when he
again.
was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. Well, he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it worked.
Greetings.
It's to take more care when riding than when in a big steel box. Well, that was more of a timing thing. I haven't driven many cars in games in a few years.
Let me have a look at your stock.
I feel like I should buy that. I have level for any of this, so right, start over here with junk if I can. I do kind of want to tear a bunch of this down, but I don't know how to do it yet, so crafting components thing I don't know. hold on to that because I think it could be useful. That one I'm going to dismantle. Sell that. Not going to go through all of this because this is all stuff that I probably want to keep and use. Okay. Food and drink. Okay, regeneration in combat. So that just regenerates health, but doesn't say anything about it making me drunk, which I feel like it should say something about it. I'll hold on to it under the circumstances. That's interesting. All right. I was thinking there must be a faster way to do this. Yeah, that's probably okay for now. Merchant is broke. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's fine for now. Does he have anything I want to buy? How much cash do I have? 900. I might buy the Dwarven Spirit, actually. And then get back to selling everything. And he's still got a bit of money, but I've got some stuff that I needed out of that. And shed a whole bunch of pounds, I think. Yeah. I mean, keep those for now. I'll get rid of them later, maybe. Cool.
Take care.
So, let's... Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. Let's go and get some stuff repaired.
They've taken all our grain.
Yeah, armies tend to do that kind of shit.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
So, can't do any of that. You could make some boots for me. That'd be a small upgrade. Okay, don't think I'll bother about any of that right now. We can only make armor stuff, we can't make weapons here, apparently. I'm guessing somebody in the Nilfgaardian soldiers' camp will be able to do that. Right now, get everything repaired.
So long.
Assume he doesn't sell anything of particular interest, does he?
What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Maybe, but not with immediate interest. It's expensive. What he does have that's vaguely interesting anyway.
So long.
Excuse me. So, that can go. It's a whole area of issue that we'll have to attend to later. I assume that I'll be gaining information that will get me over the line there before too long. So tomorrow, I think? Yeah, I think I want to continue with this tomorrow. We'll probably hit these. Maybe even that one. That one will seem a bit awkward. Yeah, level 6. I am level 2. And do this side quest, see what happens. I didn't really expect to spend so much time riding around just getting stuff today, but it was fine. Yeah, we'll hit all of that, do those bits and pieces. Interesting, they've fought it up on hard for armies and siege equipment and stuff to get it, I suppose. Attacking across the bog there would be a bloody nightmare, wouldn't it? It'd be more defensible in that regard. And it looks like it's an old fort, judging by the bridge that appears to be broken on that side. Yeah, so we'll do that next time. And we'll do the quest there as well. Coolidge. Should be fun. Right. Excellent. Having fun so far. So, let's do that. Yeah, that was cool. I'm enjoying this game very much. Definitely not sure what was going on with that wraith. I assume I'm missing something. Felt like it was doing damage to itself more than I was doing to it. Once I whipped the top bar of health off. There's 2 health bars on some of these things. I don't really know what the significance there is either. Yeah, apparently had difficulty cloud storage there. Yeah, I'll sort of shit out, probably. Yeah, let's see what happens. Defeat an opponent. Oh, I got some achievements, apparently. Learnt 12 potion formulae, and I defeated an opponent in a fist fight without taking any damage. Still, both of those are under 50% players have achieved it. Interesting. Yeah, enjoyed that. It was fun. So, back at it tomorrow, and then we'll jump back into Fallout 4 on Thursday. Should be fun. Speaking of Fallout 4, if you haven't seen it already, put a video up today. The Walls of Sanctuary, or what will be my new Sanctuary setup. So, yeah, had a good time with that one. Ran into a few issues along the way with weirdness and such, but, yeah, you know. We managed. Yeah, it did look decidedly glitchy, but who knows. We'll figure something out. Cheers, no. Anyway, yeah, I'm guessing either something quest related that's holding me off, or there's something about fighting wraiths that I need to learn, and I will have to hopefully find a bestiary entry that'll clarify that for me. Could also be that it might be necessary in some way to slay. I just had a thought. To burn the bones of the person who it was first. You know, burn the wraith's bones. Yeah, I thought just went straight through my brain. That lots of things going up on my phone. It might have something to do with that wooden sword that was on the grave over there. That was a very interesting thing, and to leave the sword on the wooden sword on that grave makes me wonder if we're, for some reason or other, maybe it's vulnerable to that and nothing else. But I didn't notice a way to pick that up. I don't think it gave me an opportunity, so otherwise I would have probably cottoned onto that. But interesting. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Much simpler. Sounds like a weird game design issue there then somewhere. Anyway, we'll get there eventually. Probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, Fallout Thursday. And yeah, I'll have to come up with a video in the next few days, I think. Think of something. Not sure what to do. Got a Fallout 76 build in mind. Well, several, in fact. And then what? See what happens. There's not much happening at all, man. Have I tried swearing loudly at it? I don't know, I need some kind of silver cross or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Probably tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. I'm going to chill out now. Don't know what I'm going to do. The problem with starting a game like this that I'm enjoying as much as I am is I kind of just want to play this. So, what are you going to do when you finish streaming? I want to play more than Witcher. Oh well, it's all good. I've got a couple of games installed, but they're not calling to me at the moment. See. Anyway, if you haven't already, likes, subs are always appreciated. This video will go into, or the VOD rather, will go into a playlist, as will all the subsequent ones. So if you're looking for it and you haven't found it and you want to find the rest of the playlist, that's where it'll be, or the rest of the episodes. The first one will be up on the live page as usual. Otherwise, like, subs, notification bell, social media links in description if you want to do all that. Channel memberships down below if you want to support the channel directly. I very, very, very much appreciate it. And yeah, we'll crack on tomorrow. Should be good fun. I'm enjoying this. So, until then, have a good rest of your evening. Have a good day tomorrow. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow evening. And that night, folks. Take care.
Thank you.